morning, everybody. Welcome back to another morning word. This is where I share a couple minute video, really just sharing from my own personal Bible study. Why? I just wanted people to get excited about getting into the Bible. The reason being, listen, everything is predicated on how we think. Everything, your success, your failures, everything is based on how you think. All right? How you go through the valleys is how you think. How you get to the mountaintop is how you think. And God's like, if you renew your mind daily, I can take you to places that will blow your mind. I truly believe that because I know God's doing it for me. He's taking me through some crazy valleys because of the way he thinks and learning how he thinks, but also took me to places that I didn't think I'd ever achieve. So I really wanted you to have that. Listen, I'm not a pastor, not an evangelist or anything like that. I'm just someone who fell in love with the word and wanted people to get excited about getting into the word for themselves. So listen, God will give me personal revelations and this is what I think, but read it for yourself and see what God wants to speak to you. So let's really get into this. God bless you. We're going to be reading from the book of Leviticus and we're going to be reading from chapter 10, verse 1 to 2, and it reads this. Aaron's son Nadab and Abihu, hopefully I pronounced them right, took their censers, put fire in them and added incense. They offered unauthorized fire before the Lord, contrary to his commands. So fire came out from the presence of the Lord and consumed them, and they died before the Lord. I'm just going to put here, today's morning word is, the consequences of disobedience. The consequences of disobedience. Now, understand this. God had been specific, right, with the priests of what they should do. Like there was no grey. There was like, this is exactly what you do. Follow my commands or there will be consequences, right? Now, initially when I read this, and you might, if you're listening to this video, you're like, God's real harsh, man. Like they did one thing wrong, boom, dead. That seemed really harsh. And it's only when I started to write down this study, I started to think, what is God trying to show me? Okay, actually, was it harsh? Because he told them there would be destruction if you go down this route. If you don't do what I'm saying in this particular thing, there will be destruction. He pre-warned them of that. Now, I try to look at the principle of life, isn't it? It's almost like, can I say it's unfair for the person who becomes incredibly obese, who doesn't eat well, okay, who's told you should eat well and you should train and do some form of activity 3 to 5 times a week? Okay, is it fair that that person becomes obese or overweight, okay, and then suffer with health issues? No, it's not unfair, is it? Because you decided to be disobedient and not follow the good guidance. Okay, is it fair that the person who knows that they shouldn't smoke but they're disobedient and they know that if you smoke and the rules and the principles are, so if you smoke you could get an illness, you could get cancer and unfortunately get cancer and those things, okay, is that fair? No, it's not fair. But listen, that is one of the roots of being disobedient. There is destruction. So if we're getting good advice and we're not taking it and then we suffer the ramifications of that, is that unfair? It's a difficult one, right? Okay, so life is littered with things that we know we should be doing, but we're not doing. We should be disciplined in our health. We should be disciplined, like, if you want a great relationship with your kids, okay, now, you can think, I'll just do whatever and I'll see my kids whenever and I'll talk to them whenever and I won't put no attention to, but then the kids don't want to see you or they don't want a relationship with you. And you think that's really unfair. Is it? You were disobedient. You didn't do what you was meant to do. So listen, here's the question of the day. The question of the day, are you being disobedient to the truth? It's not about being disobedient to things that we know are wrong. Are you being disobedient to the truth? I'm going to write down on here, this is the lesson of the day. The lesson of the day is this. There is a way that seems right to a man that leads to death. Here's the thing. Ensure that your disobedience, right, is not leading you to death. It's not leading to your destruction. Now you might think, I'm just going to leave that. I'm just going to park it. I'm not going to do it. I know I should do it, but I'm not. But that's the very thing that's leading to your destruction. Here's the action of the day. Think, is the thing that I'm resisting to do or being disobedient, is that actually bringing me a blessing or destruction to my life? Like I know I should go to the gym. Is that actually blessing my life or destroying my life? I know I shouldn't be smoking. Is that blessing my life or destroying my life? You'll know and make a decision. If you need to be obedient today. So God bless you. Thank you for joining us for Morning Word. And as we always say with Gen Hope, God's gift to us is life. What we do with that life is our gift back to God. God bless you. Thank you for joining us today. Remember, subscribe to our social media channel so you get these videos Monday to Friday most of the time. God bless you. Share these with your friends so they can see God is so relevant still today and wants to take our lives from here to here. God bless you. See you soon. bye.